Good morning, CIS scholars. How are you all, students? Hope you all are great. Students, in the last video, I have discussed the last topic of this chapter, that is directive principles of state policy. Now, this is a time to discuss about the textbook exercise. So, let's start our video. In the first textbook exercise, we have this question that name the fundamental right which is being violated in the following. So children, in the previous video also I have discussed, so let's have a look, and this you have to do in your textbook only. So there are certain situations which are given. Based on that, you have to just tell about the fundamental right which is being violated in that situation. Okay, so let's see the first one. The first is Maya is 11 years old. She has been working at Mr. Sethi's house as a help for the past 3 years. So here which right is being violated? That is right against exploitation. Okay. Now after that, the second is John and Sharma work in the same company at the same position, but John's salary is much more than the Sharma. So here which right is violated? That is right to equality. Okay, now let's see the other one. Sunita was not allowed to enter a public. Okay, so that is right to freedom. This right is being violated here. Now, tribal group visited another state. Some people made fun of their clothes and language they spoke. So which right? The cultural and educational right. Okay, so this we have already done in the previous video. Now let's see what is the next. The B part is match the following that is given. Now first is 26 January 1950. I think all of you know what is the answer. Yes, the answer is Constitution of India came into effect. That is B. Next is to cherish our rich history. So this where it comes under rights or under the duties. I think this is our duty that we should preserve our culture. Okay, we should cherish our rich history. So where it comes, it is our fundamental duty, that is D. Third is a uniform law code for all citizens of India. So where it comes, it is a directive principle of state policy. Now next is right to form group and associations. So this we have because it is written right to form. So it is our right. So that will come into right to freedom. Okay. Next is every child is entitled to basic education. So this will come into the right to education. The right to education says this. Okay. So what are the answers? The answers are first is B, that is Constitution of India came into effect. Second is D, which is fundamental duty. Third again it is E, directive principles of state policy. 4 is A, that is right to freedom, and fifth is C, right to education. So this also students you have to do in your textbook only. Okay, now move to the next. Next is short answer question. After that we have a short answer question. So here we have 5 questions. First is when was the Indian Constitution formally adopted? I think all of you know this answer, that the Indian Constitution formally adopted on 26 January 1950. Always remember this date, and this is very important. And I have asked this in your multiple choice question also, in your exam also. Okay. Now next is what does the right to equality guarantee? So what is this right to equality say? The right to equality says that the law is supreme, and in front of law, in the eyes of law, all every citizen is equal, whether it is men or women, poor or rich, all of them are equal. Okay, so what is the answer? The answer is the right to equality guarantee that in India, the law is supreme. Supreme means at the top, and it is same for everyone, whether it is a man or a woman, rich or poor. Thus, no citizen can be treated differently on the basis of caste, gender, religion, or place of birth. Right? So, this is the answer. Now move to the third question. What type of freedom is granted to Indians under the right to freedom? So children, what this right to freedom says? The right to freedom says that every individual has right to speech, to express their thought, and there are certain other freedom also given, right? So let's see what is the answer. The freedom which is granted to Indians under the right to freedom are as follows. First, everybody has right to express their thoughts. So anybody can express their thought. Okay. Then all citizens have a right to form groups and associations peacefully. Then citizens can practice any profession. So they can choose any profession of their own choice. Then citizen can move freely in India without violation of laws. So we can go anywhere, but we are not supposed to break the law. Okay, we should follow the laws and move anywhere freely in India. Then citizens can live and settle in any part of India. Okay, so in any part, anywhere, we can go and settle there. So this is all comes into right to freedom. Fine. Now move to the next question. That is, why do you think India needs the right to freedom of religion? So children, as you know that India is a very large country, right? And it is a democratic country also. Okay. And what else? In India, we have so many religions, so many cultures are there. So there is a cultural diversity also. Okay. So this is the reason only. So what is the answer? The answer is India is a land of many religions. Thus, the people have full right and freedom to follow the religion of their own choice. So that is come into the right to freedom of religion. Okay. Now move to the last question. Question 5. How does the right against exploitation protect children in India? So what this right against exploitation say? Let's see. The right against exploitation says that no child below the age of 14 years, very important and you must remember, no child below the age of 14 years. How many years? 14 years can be made to work this this is called child labor. So they are not supposed to work. Okay, if the child is less than 14 years. Okay, then it also states that forcing anyone to work without proper pay is illegal and is a punishable offense. Okay, so this is the answer of answer 5. So children, this is all about short answer question. I hope that you will get the complete information. Now what is your task? What you have to do? You have to start writing all these things in your notebook. So first you will write hard words which I have already sent, and after that you will start writing this short answer question. Right? So part A and part B, that you have to do in textbook only, and part C, which is short answer question, that you have to write in notebook. By the time you stay safe, stay healthy and enjoy the learning. Thank you.